Tiny dick. I mean, this is a really big price to pay for such a tiny dick, man. This is the third time I had to do this because he wants to play with the screen recorder and make everything skip and make it not upload, make the apps not work, and direct me to the fake Play Store. And here's the thing, computer dildo. Here's the thing, after reviewing your fucking bullshit for the past 10 years, I would suggest to you that you need to live your own fucking life. Here's why. And stop getting offended about computers because you suck at computers too. All right, there, Sonic Reducer, with your little time machine, your little electronic dream in mommy's basement gone awry. You will never measure up to be the man that I am because you cannot conduct yourself in the same fucking manner and put up with shit. You want to kill everybody with boredom and everything else. It's the AI, though. Yeah, you like the AI. That's wonderful. So do I. But the AI should be reserved for the elite and for the educated and for the emotionally mature. Because it's man's nature and it's man's ruin to destroy good shit because he's jealous of the technology. He thinks he's a computer genius, which he's not. He's just an ordinary user. And it's man's nature to be a jealous pussy man, usually, a lot of the times, which is sad. Which is sad too, and it all started with this dildo. I think when he first got his AOL, and he used to troll people in chat rooms and bother them. And I love that. My little dicky feels big. What happens is when you start using computers, it's a whole can of worms that you don't even want to open. You're gonna get a bunch of little dick men like this dude chasing me on the internet using AI to annoy others and beating the shit out of robots. Beating the shit out of people with the robots, thinking he's a little king dildo in his basement. Look at me, my fucking ego. I'm a computer guy. No, you're not Revenge of the Nerds at the pep rally out there playing with your keyboard, wearing radiation suits. You're just a computer dildo. If a real man doesn't give a fuck about the next man, a real man only respects his father to a certain degree. A real man cares only about himself. Likewise to a bitch, only cares about herself. And that's the way it should be. I think a great Satanist once said is that there is no time on this planet to think about other people whatsoever. Because the moment you do, you're wasting their time, you're wasting your own time, and it bodes nothing. Only think about your own fucking gains and what you can get out of the world, personally. The second you start trolling another man, whether your intentions are good and bad, it's super fandom. You're playing yourself. You're cheating yourself. Especially if you want to waste time with benign statements, redundant ones that go on, and it's the same thing. Why would you care what another man looks like? You must be an incredibly ugly fuck. A real man is deluded in his own beliefs that he's just as good looking and doesn't really give a fuck. Are you intensely gay? What is your interest in the way I look so much for? I mean, it doesn't look good on paper when you write down all the reasons why you're such a scumbag. I'm on the computer living out my electronic dreams. I wasn't shit in high school, and I need to bother you. Dude, I want my nemesis to be just as smart as me, just as calculated, just as verbose, just as thoughtful. And I beseech you, asshole, to think about yourself. Do like I do. Sit down. Take every 10 minutes to think about yourself. Reflect on your own thoughts. You'll be surprised when you shut the fuck up, and when you finally do, if you do, you'll be amazed and astounded at the results, hopefully. You'll recognize your own progress, and you'll repeat doing it. You'll be like, I'm not wasting another thought on this man. I don't give a fuck about my idols to that level where I wonder what he's thinking today. Or jealousy, that is an emotion I do not covet. My narcissism won't allow that. I don't care about you. You'll never be as good as me. And I'm convinced of it. Because I ain't met another motherfucker like me in my entire life. Might happen. But I want my nemesis to be equally as badass as me. Not a stuttering, staggering, schlepping internet dildo that runs miles to get to me, wakes up every fucking morning just to put me through the rigors of his 3 fucking phrases and Is that all it takes to jack you off, you little piece of shit? Every fucking day? Don't you think that you need to start a book? Don't you ever ask yourself, don't you ever have a fucking emotion where you look in the mirror and you go, God, I can see that a couple seasons have gone by and things are changing, and even subconsciously, doesn't your mind automatically start making plans for where you are now in your own life, be in your own space at this time? That life is too short. I wouldn't waste, and it rips me the fuck up that I have to waste time like this right now to tell you, to tutor you, and foster you, you little fucking pansy. You're not equipped to be the man that I am. You don't have the fuck. And I don't think that this life, maybe in the next, asshole, but who the fuck are you kidding, computer dildo? Who the fuck is you kidding? You're wasting my time. You're taking away from the valuable things that I could give to the open air. Nobody cares what you think. You are nobody. The more you talk, the more everyone would be convinced in a room upon first meeting you that you talk too much, your words don't amount to shit. Asshole, when you talk, make it a note to never repeat yourself unless it's themic and it's part of your shtick, but you're miles away from that. You're light years away from having one. Look at your words on a piece of paper every day and say, does this read? How does this read? How does this sound when I speak it? How much power are in my words? Am I assembling these words? In your case, that's 3 words, into a hypnotic thing that can hold one's attention? Do I seek to be annoying? Is that truly even if I hated a motherfucker, would I want to bore him to death? I'd rather stare at him with no words. If I had to. I don't want to waste a breath on you, pile of shit. I give you knowledge no matter what I speak. I speak from a learned place. I've been there. Whatever I talk about, and you can always cast it aside. It's not playtime. You don't deserve to hate me like this because you don't even fucking know me. I knew everyone in my life and kept everyone at a distance. You're fascinated with another man, and it's pathetic. AI should not be allowed onto the people. You can generate an AI chat for your fucking live cam. Oh, that's awesome. Until you start bombing another channel with AI attacks and bullshit, and it's just a big fucking technological circle you got to perpetuate a money grab. The internet sucks, and I think the end is coming for it. It's already put its dick into modern life, but I think that AI should be reserved to refrigerators and fucking microwaves and cars, not people. People are scumbags, and I'm convinced of it because lately on the internet, that's all I attract, the same scumbag. What is the fascination, sir? Aren't you the slightest bit ashamed, even in the shadows of anonymity? I should shut the fuck up. I just can't stop. Yes, you should shut the fuck up. Why are you appraising me like a bitch? I'm not here to model for you, asshole. Are you that in love with me? What, did I fuck your girl, piece of shit? And I'll still fuck your girl. And I'll always fuck your girl. Because you're ugly. I've seen ugly men dazzle me and become pretty with the words they use. Not you, piece of shit. You're easy to vilify because you're the most jealous piece of shit. And who deluded you? And who schooled you and told you that you can even enter the same genre or arena as me? Computers don't give you your entree into doing that. Your anonymity don't mean nada to me. If that's how you use your anonymous shit, I'd be robbing banks. I'd be emptying Brinks vaults. I wouldn't be sitting sucking another man's arse. You couldn't. I don't care if they pay you. That's not enough money. Hasn't it occurred to you that I'm on a different level than you? I mean, seriously. What the fuck are you even doing near me, computer tard? You see how it offsets the balance of nature? Computers should not. No, they should not. They should not be allowed in the hands of the ordinary Joe. As computers became more accessible, look at how they've degraded. Every asshole has a computer now. Every asshole can jam a smartphone. Does that mean we should? Look at this little thing. Little girl. Pull those down, Sloopy. Pull those pants down to your knees. Sloopy, pull your pants down, girl. Pull them down past your knees. Sloopy. Yeah, piece of shit. You know, the talent show's over. Get off the stage, Revenge of the Nerds.